كذلك، ويبارك في فتح هذه القناة في هذه البلدة ويعم خيراتها أقطار أفريقيا والمسلمين في المشارق والمغارب، ويدفع عنهم جميع المصائب والنوائب، ويجعلها قرة عين لحبيب محمد سيد الكونين، سبب للهداية وسبب للصلاح وسبب للاستقامة وسبب للإنقاذ من الكفر إلى الإسلام، ومن المعصية إلى الطاعة، ومن الظلمة إلى النور، ومن الغفلة إلى الذكر، ومن الأوصاف الدنية إلى الأوصاف المرضية العلية، ويجعل الله سبحانه وتعالى تمطر عليها سحائب رحمة وبها إلى قلوب السامعين والناظرين إليها، وأن الله يزيدهم زيادة ويسعدهم سعادة ويربطهم بالأقطاب الذين مضوا في هذه البلدة، وبجميع ساداتنا آل بعربي وآل بيت النبوة ومحبيهم أولئك المشايخ القدم الراسخ في إرث النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عليه وآله صاحب المجد الباذخ، بهم تعود العوائد بفيض جود من فضل الله تبارك وتعالى، تنتشر بها رايات تلك الجبال الشوامخ في جميع العباد والبلاد، وتندفع جميع آفات الضر والضلال والفساد، ويحول الله الأحوال لأحسنها ويبلغنا فوق أمالنا بلطف وعافية.
ألهمنا الله تقبل الدعوات ويعجب الإجابات، وأن نبي الله من الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم بلغ إلى المنزل، إن شاء الله هذا يكون هذه البداية تبلغ ما أنزل الله على الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم، تكون جميع الجهات في الدنيا والآخرة على الدنيات والدنيات، يعطينا ما منا وما طلبنا يا رب. جميع الحاضرين يستغفرون الله بغفر الذنوب وستر العيوب وكشف الكروب وصلاح القلوب، ويبارك في هذا الإذاعة إن شاء الله تكون إلى نشر الإسلام. يا رسول بلغ ما أنزل إليك، بلغون ما أنزل إلى رسول صلى الله عليه وسلم على هذه النية، وكل صار خاتم الشفاعة بها، وإلى حضرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم بسر الأسرار الفاتحة. يا رب يا الله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا. هو الذي أنزل السكينة في قلوب المؤمنين. هو الذي أنزل السكينة في قلوب المؤمنين ليزدادوا إيمانا مع إيمانهم، ولله جنود السماوات والأرض، وكان الله عليما حكيما. ليدخل المؤمنين والمؤمنات جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار، جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها، ويكفر عنهم سيئاتهم، وكان ذلك عند الله فوزا عظيما. ويعذب المنافقين والمنافقات والمشركين والمشركات الظانين بالله ظن السوء، عليهم دائرة السوء، وغضب الله عليهم ولعنهم وأعد أعد لهم جهنم وساءت مصيرا. ولله جنود السماوات والأرض وكان الله عزيزا حكيما. إنا أرسلناك شاهدا ومبشرا ونذيرا لتؤمنوا بالله ورسوله وتعزروه وتوقروه وتسبحوه بكرة وأصيلا. صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now we're going to go to our normal programming, and sorry for those people who cannot understand English. I think there's going to be translation, especially our guests, and the other guys, kindly be calm. We want to start our program after the Quran. We're going to give you a brief history of Al-Huda TV. Al-Huda TV is a digital television channel owned by Nur Al-Huda Limited, Nairobi. The channel has already acquired a free-to-air broadcast license from the industry regulator, the Communications Authority of Kenya, CAK. Al-Huda TV is principally an Islamic channel with a program schedule formulated to be attractive for the general audience. Our vision is to be the leading Islamic broadcasting channel in East Africa. And our mission is to broadcast content that is inspiring, educational, and in line with the Islamic values. Our objectives are: 1, to provide a platform to all audiences to learn, understand, integrate the authentic Islamic traditions in today's present world. 2, to inspire the audience and ultimately ensure they embrace the teachings as a way of life. 3, to deliver the message of peace. 4, to produce and broadcast a variety of community programs for different segments of society. And 5, to discourage our youth against joining religious extremism and being vigilant in the case of any foreign aggression. Al-Huda TV programming is projected at 60% local content in line with the requirements of the Communications Authority of Kenya. Our programming during watershed target are suitable family viewing and meets local content quota average per week. Our proposed children's programs, total programs ratio is at 30%. News and current affairs will cover 8 hours a day, with educational documentary programs covering 10%. Briefly, our marketing information is that Al-Huda TV is joining yet another competitive mainstream commercial TV, broadcast TV industry. However, our target market is more biased on a minority Muslim market niche, which has not been fully exploited. Going by studies conducted in 2010, many Muslims don't have adequate information on halal certified Sharia compliant products and services, hence low uptake of products. There is high demand from these institutions to advertise their products, but with the limited media platforms, approach which is, to us, has been a major hindrance factor. This will form the major revenue source for Al-Huda TV. Lastly, Kenya has been a target of terrorist attacks that have claimed loss of lives and properties. This has culminated in a divided society on religious lines, being Islamophobia. There is a lot of misinformation regarding Islamic teachings, particularly on sanctity of life, to the extent that people take Islam as a religion of violence. These misconceptions have cost this country the national spirit that's required in the socio-economic development of this nation. It's against this backdrop that Al Huda TV established itself as a TV station that will serve the members of these communities with information that is relevant to beliefs and culture, more so educate the general public on the real teaching of Islam through moderate scholars so that they can understand the agenda against terrorism. Thank you very much. That's just a brief for Al Huda TV. And just before we continue, other than our main guest, we'd like to recognize the presence of our chairman of Supreme Council of Kenya Muslim, Mr. Nzibo, the chairman of DBA, Digital Broadcasters Association, and we're expected to have our principal secretary, Ms. Fatima Hirsi. She's sending a representative, Mr. Naim Yassin. We're here to receive him. And at the same time, we have our senator for Isiolo, Fatima Dulo, seated behind there. It's a lady. We are recording her presence. And many other people that we haven't come across will also recognize your presence as you go on. To continue with our program, I would like to call upon the chairman of Digital Broadcast Association, Mr. Joel Karanja, to give us a brief before we continue the program. Please.
I'm very pleased this morning to join the Al Huda family, the launch of your station. As I've been introduced, my name is Joel Karanja, the chairman of Digital Broadcasters Association, and I have just very brief remarks to make this morning. When I was invited, some few things were crossing in mind. 5 years ago, it would have been very hard for us to be gathered here to launch a news TV station. It was a dream that was far-fetched, left to a few who could be able to own a media house because the spectrum were very scarce and it was very costly. Thank you to digital migration that happened here in Kenya in 2015. It has opened the space for most of us, including you, to be able to enjoy being owners of media house and to be able to propagate what the Muslim community truth outside the mosque. I think this is the second time I'm entering a place like this. I think 2 or so years ago, I joined Jamia Mosque when they were launching Horizon TV. And today I'm pleased to join you in this place. Now, something has happened with the digital migration. Now the space has been opened. Before the digital migration, we had about 11 TV stations owned by the big and the mighty in our country. But after the digital migration, currently we have about 84 TV stations on air. So you are one of the 84 TV stations on air. And we have over 120 licenses which have been issued, some which are still waiting to go on air. Now my challenge to you as you launch this TV station today, I've listened to Said, who is a good friend for a very long time. You are biased to the Muslim community. But remember, you have a channel which is a free-to-air, which means everyone across the population of Kenya can be able to access the channel. And my challenge to you is, can you create something that others can also be able to access? Because the channel will not only be accessible in the homes of the Muslim, it will be accessible to the entire population. There's a lot of competition which have come in. So in terms of packaging your content, you must package content so that you can be able to buy your own space, because you are one among many. Now the question is, what to make the audience leave all the other 84 channels and switch to Al-Huda TV. The next thing that I want to make a remark is, now the audience have changed over the past few years, and especially because of the online platform. Now, the audience that we have is not like the audience that we used to have. If you check, even in this room, whatever is happening around the country, you don't need to wait until 1 o'clock to be able to know what is happening. You can be able to follow the news. As I was seated here, I checked and I was able to see the restructuring which has happened in government. Now we must be able to package television that I don't have to wait until I'm seated before a screen, a TV screen, to be able to watch. So you must be able to explore, to go online, so that you can be able to reach the generation that we are calling Generation X and Y, who want to watch TV, not in the evening or during lunchtime. They want to watch it where they are. And with that, you'll be able to extend the reach of your channel beyond just the population of Kenya. When you go to the OTT...
The presence of Senator for Tana River, Juma Wario, the MP for Garsen, Ali Wario, the Deputy Chief Qadi, Sheikh Umar Sufyan, the Chairman of Islamic Foundation, Mr. Rao, and the Chairman of Gulf African Bank, Mr. Ahmed Bajabir. Thanks for coming for your invitation. Now we are going to invite the Chairman of Supreme Council of Kenya Muslim, Dr.
To speak in Kiswahili or in English, but I shall try. Kwa jina la Mwenyezi Mungu, mwingi wa rehema, mwenye kuturehemu, tunamshukuru Allah kwa kutupa afya na uwezo wa kukutana hapa. Tunamshukuru Allah kwa kutuletea mgeni wetu maarufu Habib Umar bin Hafidh, na ni furaha yetu wa Kenya kupata nafasi hii tena kuwa naye na kusikiza na wageni maarufu waliokuja hapa. Kwa hivyo siku ya leo ni siku ambayo imetupa furaha nyingi sisi, hasa watu wa Nairobi, ili kuja kukutana kama Waislamu na wasiokuwa Waislamu. Na namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu pia kwa kutupa nafasi nyingine ya kupata chombo ambacho kitaeneza Uislamu Kenya nzima na Afrika nzima. Kwa hivyo siku ya leo ambayo tunafungua rasmi TV station Al-Huda TV ni siku ambayo inatupa sisi Waislamu fahari ambayo inataka tujiulize katika karne hii ya 21 umuhimu wa kuwa na TV station kama hii ambayo itaeneza Uislamu, itatueleza na kutufunza mengi kuhusu Qur'ani inavyosema kuhusu mambo tofauti tofauti, na hadithi za Mtume ambazo kila siku tunazisikiza katika mimbari. Na kwa hivyo nafasi hii itakuwa nafasi nzuri, na washukuru waanzilishi wa Al-Huda TV kwa fikra ambayo imetupa sisi kama Wakenya furaha nyingi kuwa na TV station ambayo itakayoeneza dini ya haki. Sisi kama Waislamu Kenya pia tuna furaha kuwa TV station imekuja wakati ambapo nchi yetu inajadiliana hasa kuhusu katiba, kuhusu mambo ya mipaka, kuhusu mambo ya uchaguzi, kuhusu mambo ya ufisadi na umoja. shule kadha wa kadha ambazo zimetupeleka kotini, zingine zimekataa wasichana wetu kuvaa kwa njia ya kiheshima. Na kwa hivi kama sasa tulivyo kwenda kotini kuhifadhi mambo ambayo tumefunzwa na Qur'ani na Mtume wetu Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ni mambo ya hijab. Ni mambo ambayo yanaleta masikitiko makubwa sana. Tukiangalia katiba yetu ya Kenya imetupa uhuru wa kuabudu, imetupa uhuru wa kuwa na kadhi court, lakini inaona kati ya watu ambao tunaoshirikiana nao, dini ambazo tunashirikiana nazo, wameanza tena ile harakati wakati tulipokuwa na changamoto ya katiba ya mwaka 2010. Kwa hivyo ni muhimu sisi kutumia chombo kama hichi kuketi kidete kuhusu mambo yanayohusu Waislamu na kuleta umoja wa Waislamu. Vile vile vijana wetu wengi wamezidi kwa kuelewa jihadi ni kitu gani. Kwa hivyo chombo kama hichi cha Al-Huda TV kitakuwa chombo muhimu kutukumbusha Qur'ani inavyotueleza kuhusu mambo tofauti tofauti, na kutupa sisi kama Wakenya umoja, ili tusimame na tujue msimamo wetu kama Waislamu katika nchi hii na nchi tofauti tofauti utakuwa ni msimamo wa aina gani. Kwa hivyo sisi kama Supreme Council of Kenya Muslim, Baraza la Waislamu, tunakaribisha Al-Huda TV kama chombo ambacho kitaleta umoja kwa sisi Waislamu na pia wasiokuwa Waislamu, ili waweze kuelewa kuwa Uislamu ni dini ya amani. Kwa hivyo yangu ni kusema tunawashukuru wakurugenzi wa Huda TV, na sisi kama SUPKEM pia tuko pamoja, tutashirikiana na Waislamu sote tuwe kimoja, tusimame kama Waislamu na ili tuhifadhi umoja wetu kama tulivyoelezwa katika Qur'ani. Shukrani.
Tazungumza Kiswahili sasa. Baada ya kusikia kutoka kwa chairman wetu wa SUPKEM, sasa tungependa kumpatia fursa mzee wetu Al-Alama Ahmad Badawi kuendeleza hayo mengine, pia kufikia kumkaribisha mgeni wetu inshallah. Atafanya ikiwa ameketi hapa.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina rasulillah Muhammad bin Abdullah القائم بحقوق الله ما ضاقت إلا وفرجها الله. لم أكن الآن أتكلم بالعربية ولا بالسواحلية ولا بالإنجليزية. بالسواحلية أنا على كل حال nimesimama wala sikutarajia kuwa nitasimama, lakini nimesimamishwa na nimesimama kwa ajili تقديم الحبيب والتعريف عنه. أما التقديم kumtanguliza الحبيب na kumwarifisha الحبيب. أما kumtanguliza, أما التقديم فنعم، lakini kumwarifisha, أما التعريف